Keeps control for Thompson. Pass receiving's wide open underneath in the basket. Great pass.
Backs down, now kicks out, up top to the left side, Caden Dahl. Dahl hesitates, then takes the three and knocks it home good. Dahl to get the turn. Carr trying to keep those legs underneath, then Cassette gets him down, and there's the pin.
Rebounded by Kendra Severson. Severson, here comes Bevins back the other way. Bevins, little contact, roll it in, good for Elena Bevins, and we're tied.
Through and Zeller with an excuse me bump, and here goes Semp for takeoff.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Back here once again for our Irie Insurance pregame show here on YourLiveEvent.com. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com for a free quote today. Sargent County, our Redeemers for 5th place. Our final game from the State B Boys Basketball Tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com. Good to be with you here. I'm James Martins as we settle in again for 5th place. Lamore Litchfield Marion over Edgeley Kellum Montpelier, 59-55 for 7th place. 5th place contest on the way. It did not get a chance to catch up with either head coach Brock Teets for our Redeemers or Ryan Weber for Sargent County. But we will have facts and figures for you, some quick notes on both these teams, how they got to their specific point of the tournament. Recap, again, the last couple of nights, including the shot seen around the state. Talk more about that. We'll get you to the colors, the lineups. And before you know it, the opening tip here on YourLiveEvent.com is the Bulldogs and the Knights coming up next.
Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online to triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
Fullerton Elevator is a full-service cooperative offering grain agronomy, including seed, chemical, and fertilizer, as well as custom application. Fullerton Elevator is looking to hire an applicator, CDL driver, and grain positions. Fullerton Elevator offers competitive wages and full family health, dental, and vision insurance, as well as retirement. For more information, go online to fullertonelevator.net. That's fullertonelevator.net.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Coming up back here on our Irie Insurance pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve. They cover it all: home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. IrieINS.com to get yourself a free quote today. Quick facts head to this contest between Sargent County and our Redeemers. First of all, let's see how they got to the state tournament. Sargent County coming in to today's game. They're coming in here with a record of 20-7. Came into the state tournament 19-6 as the Region 1 champions. Number 5 seed receiving votes in the final media poll. Their first ever appearance, though, as Sargent County. Also had 5 appearances as Sargent Central, winning the state title in '79. 4 appearances as Milner, winning the state title in 2013. 1 appearance as North Sargent, and 1 as Havana. 3-1 versus state tournament entries coming in. 2 wins over Lemoore Litchfield Marion, now 3 after their win last night at the consolation semifinals. Win and then a loss against EKM. And Sargent County, they started off their tournament with the game against Bishop Bryan, fell 58-44, and again won last night in the consolation semifinals, 61-56. Our Redeemers comes into this game at 19-9, came into the state tournament 18-8. They started off their quarterfinals with a loss to Bowman County, 55-42, before winning a thriller over Edgeley Cullen Montpelier last night, 65-62. They were down 3 points with under 3 seconds to go. All EKM has to do, inbound the ball, dribble it around, take a foul, maybe knock down some free throws and ice the game away. But an errant inbounds pass got scooped up by sophomore Gus Engelhard, and he just ripped it 3/4 of the way down the floor. It bounced off the front of the rim, then the back of the rim, and through the net to send the two teams to overtime. Our Redeemers would prevail again, 65-62. Good stuff there for the Knights. And they came into the state tournament as the Region 4 third-place team after a stacked Region 4 between West Hope Newburgh and Bishop Bryan. Number 7 seed receiving votes in the final media poll. Second state tournament appearance, the first since 2016 when they finished as the runners-up. 6 of their losses were to ranked teams and to Class A Del Axe Burlington this season. They're 0-5, though, coming in. They were 0-5 coming in for state tournament entries. 3 losses to Ryan, 1 each to North Star and West Hope Newburgh. And again, a loss to Bowman County. Their only win against state tournament teams last night to Edgeley Cullen Montpelier. That's some quick facts for both of these teams coming into this contest. We'll take another quick break. We'll come on back for colors and starting lineups. A little more information. We'll talk about the A tournament a little bit as well here from early results on yourliveevent.com on the Irie Insurance pregame show.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
Hey farmers, are you tired of looking at and struggling with those sodic, alkaline, and salty spots in your field? Salt Be Gone is your answer. Our proprietary blend of microbes have the ability to break down the complex salts that are wrecking your soils and make them either bioavailable to the plant or a waste product that can be easily washed from the soils naturally with rain and snowmelt. Your soil will be back to producing with little time or effort. Contact Hudson 701-526-8949. Email HudsonK@farmfungi.com, or for more information, visit the website farmfungi.com.
A farmer's work is never done. You're not just planting a seed or harvesting a crop. You're growing a legacy. When you're up before dawn and out long past dusk, you need a banker who will work with your schedule, not the other way around. At Choice, we do banking differently, giving farmers like you time back to focus on what really matters. Choice Bank, top North Dakota Ag Bank for 10 years running, and always people first.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
For the first time ever, World of Outlaws at Norman County Raceway on Saturday, June 29th.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com. The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription requests, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. They deliver any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have. Watch out for the monthly flyer for monthly sales. Let Lemoore Drugstore be your one-stop shop, and don't forget to pick up your locally made Lobo gear on the way to the game at Lemoore Drugstore, located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LemooreDrugstore.com.
Coming on back here on our Irie Insurance pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin's hanging out with you here as the our Redeemers Christian Knights take on the Sargent County Bulldogs. One additional quick fact I wanted to mention as well, as it's a battle of the experience versus the maybe not as experienced, as our Redeemers is just one senior on the squad, Marquez Overby, and he hasn't really played much in this tournament. Sargent County is tied for the second most seniors with 8. North Star, I believe, also has 8 seniors. Bowman County, the only team with more seniors on their roster. Take a look at the Bowman County Bulldogs. Their team is loaded with seniors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seniors. Again, 8 for Sargent County. 5 of them start. So, should be a fun, actually, 7 seniors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors. Still tied for second most in this tournament. As for Sargent County, they're in the navy blue jerseys. White numbers, white Bulldog letters on the jersey. And the white trim down the side of the jersey and the shorts. Our Redeemers in the white jerseys, blue letters, blue numbers, and blue trim down the side of the jersey and the shorts. Our officials for today's contest going to be John Meyer of Bismarck, Minot's Todd Hoffman, and Jared Michaeljohn from Valley City. And fifth place contest coming up here shortly between our Redeemers and Sargent County, our final Division B contest. We do have one A contest for you a little bit later on. 5 o'clock is the championship between Kindred and Devils Lake. Kindred looking for their first ever State A title. Devils Lake looking to make it a sweep between the boys and the girls. Beulah wins 7th place, 62-39, and the now ever legendary 9:30 a.m. game. And Valley City beats Kilder 67-54. For 5th place, Grafton Shiloh Christian will meet for 3rd place. And again, we'll get to the starting lineups here in just a little bit. And I was right. It is 8 seniors for Sargent County. Counted 7 at some point here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still counting. At any rate, lots of seniors on this squad. I'm just now looking to see what what's different here, so I make sure I get it right. And they have Colin Cadoon listed as a sophomore on one of the sheets here. So he is a senior, so 8 seniors. So the second most for Sargent County as they're playing in their final contest here. And a one on YourLiveEvent.com. So let's get to the starting lineups here now. We start with the road team on the scoreboard. Those Sargent County Bulldogs getting an all-senior lineup. 6'5", senior, number 35, forward Joshua Wittich. 6'1", forward, number 55, Grady Wheelander. 6'1", guard, number 1, Nicholas Hansen. 6'3", guard, number 24, Luke Martinson. And a 6-foot guard, number 25, Colton Cadoon. That's the starting lineup for head coach Ryan Weber, assisted by Travis Hosford and Chase Shute. And now the starters for the Our Redeemers Christian School Knights. A 6'2", freshman forward, number 14, Nolan Schmidt. 6-foot junior forward, number 32, Bryce Vibetto. 6'4", center, junior center, number 33, Andrew Eby. A 5'11" sophomore guard, number 5, Peyton Lindbow. And a 6-foot freshman guard, number 13, Wyatt Weekley. That's the starters for Our Redeemers head coach Brock Teets, assisted by Tanner Swenson and Colton Francis. The Bulldogs going left to right in the blue jerseys, and the Knights going right to left in the whites. So we got the lineups and the colors. All that's left to do is to play the game. Opening tip comes next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Anderson Seed Farms Incorporated is your local LG Seeds and Dairyland seed dealership. They offer the latest traits and genetics in both corn and soybeans along with alfalfa. Anderson Seed Farms is also a certified seed conditioning plant that grows, conditions, and sells Westbred Spring Wheat Seed, which was the top-grown spring wheat in North Dakota last year. If you'd like to know more about these industry-leading products, contact Anderson Seed Farms in Foreman at 701-724-3601 or check out AndersonSeedFarms.com.
Back here for the opening tip on YourLiveEvent.com. Between our Redeemers and Sargent County, 5th place contest between the Knights and the Bulldogs. A reminder that due to streaming guidelines, we'll not be able to provide live video for today's broadcast. Broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Please enjoy this audio-only stream of today's contest. Wittich, it's inbound there for the Bulldogs, and it'll be Eby for the Knights. 5th place contest underway. Tip is won to the Knights. We're ready to go here on YourLiveEvent.com. Controlled there by the Knights. There is Wyatt Weekly between the circles. Now Nolan Schmidt, the talented freshman. Kick out there right side, back to Schmidt. Knocked out of bounds by Wittich, and it'll stay our Redeemers basketball. 7:43 remaining here in quarter number 1 of this 5th place contest. Lemoore Litchfield Marion finishing in 7th. One of these two teams trying to join them in the winner's circle on the final day of the State B tournaments. Inbounds there to Linbo. Linbo out towards Weekly, top of the key, stolen away. Hanson again. Hanson layup is good. Sargent County off to the early lead here with the Nicholas Hanson bucket. And Sargent County getting another turnover off of our Redeemers. It's an offensive foul. And it's going to go against Andrew Eby, his first, team's first. And so the Bulldogs bring it back up with Cadoon, right wing. Cadoon, Wielander, now Hanson in the corner. Hanson picks up the dribble, bounces it inside to Wielander. Shot is up and missed. Rebound taken by Eby. Back up the Knights with Wyatt Weekly. Weekly, top of the key, steps in with 3 right wing, just off the mark, and the rebound taken by Wittich. Now Hanson. Martinson, nice spin move. Left side, baseline, closed out, bounced down to Wittich. Wittich dropped in to Martinson. Martinson, turnaround jumper is up, missed. Right side, and the rebound goes to the Knights and Jace Weekly, the 6'4 junior. Wyatt Weekly here now. Weekly bumped, lost the ball, and Hanson takes it away again. Already his second steal of the game. Hanson layup is missed, but he goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. 6:28 remaining here in this opening quarter. As that foul will go against Wyatt Weekly, his first, team second. As Nick Hanson back to the free throw line there for 2 shots. Only 4 points in the win last night over Lemoore Litchfield Marion, but a big steal and a couple of big free throws to help ice the game late. Hanson's second is good, and Hanson's the only scorer so far. 6:25 remaining here in the opening quarter. Wyatt Weekly brings it up there for the Knights. Man-to-man defense from Sargent County. Wyatt Weekly moves to the right. Out in the corner there for Linbo. Back to Wyatt Weekly. Linbo driving baseline, dropped off. Eby right side of the paint. Wyatt Weekly. Now Jace Weekly. Linbo left wing three. Kaboom on a rattle. Peyton Linbo gets the first bucket of the game there for the Knights. Back quickly, Luke Martinson up the right-hand side. He scores. Now 6-3. 5:50 remaining here in the opening quarter. Wyatt Weekly up the right side, missed the shot, and it's out of bounds. It'll stay with our Redeemers. They're on the baseline right inbound, still figuring out who gets to inbound and go to Jace Weekly. Wyatt Weekly, now Nolan Schmidt into Jace Weekly, fade away short, and the rebound goes to Wittich. He lost it out of bounds, though. And so our Redeemers keeps here. 5:37 remaining here in this opening quarter. Inbound baseline left, 17 seconds remaining on that shot clock as well. As Wyatt Weekly looking, bouncing it towards Linbo. Tough defense and a foul. A little too tough from Colton Cadoon, his first, team's first. And our Redeemers keeps the ball once again. Inbound, sideline left with Linbo. Linbo zips it on into Eby. Now top of the key for Jace Weekly. Wyatt Weekly. Right wing, three for Linbo. Short rebound to Cadoon. Quickly up the floor. Here comes Martinson. Martinson, easy mismatch. Sargent County playing physical ball right away as Martinson with 4 points. Makes it now 8-3. Looks to be a mismatch based on experience and physicality. Our Redeemers going to have to knock down some deep shots, I think, to get in this game. Eby, right elbow jumper is good. That's one of them. Andrew Eby with his first bucket of the game. 8-5. Right wing for Wittich for Sargent County. Spin move in between a couple of Knights. Missed the shot. Eby, good defense. Wittich gets the rebound. Behind the layup. Backwards layup, you could call it. Not quite a reverse layup, but still a good shot there for Josh Wittich. Makes it now 10-5, Sargent County. Jace Weekly driving inside. He's tied up, but a foul first. Reach and foul on the Bulldogs. It's going to be their second team foul, and the foul will go against Colton Cadoon, his second. Team second, as Jace Fury will check in for the Bulldogs, a 5'10 sophomore. Also, Carter Hosford, the 5'8 senior, onto the floor for Sargent County. Inbound, baseline left there for Wyatt Weekly. Into Schmidt, missed right side. Schmidt with a rebound, put back is good for Nolan Schmidt. His first basket of the game makes it now 10-7. 4.5 remains in the opening quarter. Hosford. Martinson, right side. Martinson, after a tight first game against Bishop Bryan, is finding some space, and he finds another bucket there on the right-hand side, up to 6 points. Linbo, three for our Redeemers. Kaboom! Peyton Linbo there with his second three of the game. And a steal. Back the other way, Linbo and the Knights trying to tie or take the lead. Linbo driving inside, drops off. Schmidt muscling his way to the cup and scores. Nolan Schmidt, a little more space now that Cadoon has gone off to the bench with those two fouls. And just like that, a little bit of a 5-0 run there for the Knights. Making a 12-12 tie. Martinson in the lane. Shot is up and missed. And the rebound goes to Weekly. Wyatt Weekly, Jace Weekly. Shot is missed, but he draws the foul. Tempo is picked up considerably here in this one as the foul will go against Nicholas Hansen, his first. Team's third. And free throws coming to our Redeemers. Jace Weekly trying to take the first lead of the game for the Knights. As first one is up and it is missed short. By the way, Wittich also went to the bench briefly, and now he's back in for Hosford. Also, Eby and Wyatt Weekly check out. Engelhardt is in, Swenson is in, and now Weekly will check out. Platoon change there for our Redeemers as they have the lead. Again, the sophomore with the shot seen around the state. 5'8 sophomore Gus Engelhardt checks in. Colin Swenson, the 5'10 sophomore, is in as we get a timeout for Sargent County. 3:33 to go here in the opening quarter in this Division B boys basketball state fifth place contest. 13-12. Our Redeemers up by 1.
Talk about good luck. You can save over $4,000 when you move into Benedictine Mission Court in Ada this month. Sign a lease and get your third month of rent free, and they'll waive the community fee. Benedictine Mission Court provides 3 meals a day, housekeeping, transportation, social activities, a full kitchen and handicap accessible bathroom, plus indoor access to essential health care and on-site Benedictine therapy services. Call today to schedule a tour, 218-784-5250. Benedictine.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout, at Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North's a community partner you can always count on. It's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Inbound there for Martinson. Baseline jumper won't fall. And the rebound, it's stolen away. Martinson with the steal and the score. Martinson makes it now 14-13. Sargent County has the lead back with 3:13 to go in the opening quarter. As Nolan Schmidt and the Knights get it back, Marcus Overby, 6'2 senior, on the floor. Engelhard poked away. Hansen with the steal. Another steal for Nicholas Hansen. Fury up ahead for the Bulldogs. Dropped off Wittich. Wittich driving. Lamp is good for Josh Wittich. Wittich, second bucket of the game, 16-13, 2:45 remaining here in this opening quarter. Our Redeemers had a brief lead. It's now gone. As Schmitz poked away, Martinson had it, lost it, and back into the hands of Overby. Marcus Overby missed. Rebound taken, and Engelhard puts it up and in. Gus Engelhard makes it a 1-point game now, 16-15, 2:20 remaining in the opening quarter. Nicholas Hansen dropped off for Wittich. Wittich at the free throw line. Wittich drops off for Hansen. Hansen directing traffic off the screen. Hansen back to Wittich. Wittich step back three. Short. Rebound there for the Knights. Taken by Bryce Vibetto, the 6-foot junior. Of course, Sister Maya was the senior athlete of the year in girls B basketball. As a tussle to the floor on the way back, it leads to a jump ball. Sargent County gets it back. Grady Wielander will check into the ball game there for Fury. So the starters are back out there with Hosford in place of Kadoon with those 2 fouls. Eby's back on the floor as well for Marcus Overby. 1:53 remaining in the opening quarter. Sargent County leading 16-15. They've led for most of the game. Nicholas Hansen working on Gus Engelhard. The 2-1s battling it out. Right elbow for Wittich, dumps it down. Wielander awaits and finally gets a 2-point basket for the first time since the quarterfinals. As he'll head to the free throw line there for 2, Grady Wielander had 3-pointers and free throws in the win over LaMoure Litchfield Marion last night. Bryce Vibetto, the guilty party on the foul. The and one is up and it is missed short. So the score remains 18-15 here with a minute and a half to go in the opening quarter. Engelhard back for the Knights. Nolan Schmidt, left wing 3, in and out. Eby flies in for the rebound. Engelhard, left corner 3, short left. Rebound Schmidt, and he draws the foul. On the rebound there. And so it'll be a foul on the floor. Grady Wielander, his first. Team's 4th. Inbound baseline left. Eby back to Engelhard on a curl, left wing. Engelhard sidearms it, top of the key, Vibetto. Vibetto slings it back, right side for Schmidt. Schmidt, now Eby, drops it off for Schmidt, left side of the paint. Schmidt, turn around, missed the shot, and a foul. And Martinson maybe a push on that one, and that'll be his first. Team's 5th. And so Nolan Schmidt at the line for 2 free throws. Schmidt, first one is up, and that is good. Schmidt will get one more as Jace Weekly back into the game as well. Jake Altriner, the 5'10 8th grader. One of 2 8th graders on the Czar Redeemers squad to make it to the state tournament. As Schmidt, second is good. Lead down to 1 again, 18-17, 63 seconds to go here in this opening quarter of the 5th place contest. Kick out, top of the key there for Hosford. Martinson driving right side, nicely off the box and in. Luke Martinson getting going here. He's up to 10 points now. Half of the team's 20 in this first quarter. 40 seconds to go. Engelhard gets the play from Coach Brock Tietz. Dropped off now to Nolan Schmidt. Schmidt shake and bake in the lane. Layup is good for Nolan Schmidt to 8 points here now. 20-19 with 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Martinson driving, bouncing it to Wittich. Wittich directing traffic, moves to the left. Fadeaway jumper is up and missed. Rebound Wheelander, putback is missed. Rebound Hansen gets it out to Wittich. And a foul on the way to the basket. One foul to give for our Redeemers as this one will go against Andrew Eby, I believe. His second, team's 4th. And so he'll come out of the game for Overby. Inbound baseline right there for Hosford. Hosford looking into Wheelander. Wheelander, step back 3 at the horn. Short, rebound taken by Engelhard. Ball in his hands. Did he have another half-court heave? Gives it to Weekly's 3, short. 20-19 at the end of the first quarter. Sargent County with the lead over our Redeemers in this 5th place contest of the State B Boys Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com.
Fullerton Elevator is a full-service cooperative offering grain agronomy, including seed, chemical, and fertilizer, as well as custom application. Fullerton Elevator is looking to hire an applicator, CDL driver, and grain positions. Fullerton Elevator offers competitive wages and full family health, dental, and vision insurance, as well as retirement. For more information, go online to fullertonelevator.net. That's fullertonelevator.net.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
Second quarter underway on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martins here with you. 20-19, Sargent County with a 1-point lead over our Redeemers in this 5th place contest. One of my favorite storylines of the state tournament so far. None of the games so far have been outside of a 15-point margin. Outside of a 14-point margin to be exact. So no real blowouts in this game, in this tournament. No running clock in this tournament either. As our Redeemers will start with the ball here in the second quarter. 3-ball, Wyatt Weekly, kaboom! As the Knights regain the lead here, 22-20. First points of the game for Wyatt Weekly as the Bulldogs try to hang out of the ball. Cadoon back into the game with those 2 fouls, has it now, right wing, cross court. Also to James Traynor, just checked into the ball game. The senior lobs it up and in. And makes it a 22-22 tie. Our Redeemers, the young shooters, hanging with the physical experience Sargent County Bulldogs. Jace Weekly, left wing, gets it down to Linbo. He's triple teamed and does a corner 3. It's short left side. Wittich with another rebound. Hansen brings it up the floor for the Bulldogs. Hansen curls around. Called the defensive specialist by head coach Ryan Weber. Drops it off. Cadoon. Oh, Cadoon can't quite kaboom as it rolls in and out. Rebound goes to the Knights with 6:43 to go in the opening half. Linbo up ahead in the corner. Jace Weekly 3. Kaboom! 25-22 as Jace Weekly knocks down his first field goal of the game. So the Knights with the 3-point advantage. Bulldogs slow it down a bit with Hansen. Left to right in those blue jerseys. Hansen Euro steps, missed the layup, rebound, and lost out of bounds. I believe last touch by Martinson. And it'll go back to our Redeemers. Wyatt Weekly, Jace Weekly, Schmidt, Marcus Overby, and Lindbow on the floor for the Knights. Lindbow with it, baseline or wing left. Lindbow up and under at the free throw line, puts it in. Peyton Lindbow up to 8 points now for our Redeemers, tied with Nolan Schmidt for the team lead. Under 6 minutes to go here in this opening half. Largest lead of the game for the Knights, 27-22. Hansen, right wing, stepping on in. Nice find, Martinson. Off the right block, off the box it in for Luke Martinson. Up now to 12, he leads the Bulldogs. Knights get it back here, Wyatt Weekly. Going up on Hansen. Jace Weekly. Left side now, open three, missed. Overby right side of the rebound goes to Kadoon. Colton Kadoon zips it on up ahead to Martinson. Martinson trying to breeze past Schmidt. Fadeaway jumper is just off the mark. Rebound, Wittich pulls it down, puts it back and scores. 4-0 run there for the Bulldogs. Josh Wittich now up to 6 points. 5:13 to go in the opening half. The Knights back with it. Lindbow as Weekly, as Wyatt Weekly. Marcus Overby lost it. Poked away by the Bulldogs and back with it. As Lindbow driving the lane, he missed it short. Rebound Hansen up ahead. Kadoon intercepted there for Schmidt. Schmidt slings it up, and now Hansen picks the pocket. Hansen dropped off Martinson, right wing. Spin move on Weekly. Dump down Kadoon. Nice assist for Luke Martinson. As a 6-0 run prompts a timeout for Brock Dietz and the Knights. 28-27, 4:41 remains here in the opening half in this fifth place contest from the State B Boys Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey farmers, are you tired of looking at and struggling with those sodic, alkaline, and salty spots in your field? Salt Be Gone is your answer. Our proprietary blend of microbes have the ability to break down the complex salts that are wrecking your soils and make them either bioavailable to the plant or a waste product that can be easily washed from the soils naturally with rain and snowmelt. Your soil will be back to producing with little time or effort. Contact Hudson 701-526-8949. Email hudsonk@farmfungi.com, or for more information, visit the website farmfungi.com. Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout, at Bank North they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North's a community partner you can always count on. It's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. 28-27 as our Redeemers trailing the Bulldogs by 1. They got the ball here. Left side for Swenson, and he traveled. So it goes back over to Sargent County. There are 5 seniors on the floor, not the starters, though. It is Kadoon, Martinson, Hansen, and Wheelander, those 5 starters. It's Wittich taking a rest on the bench. Also, Hospert is on the floor for Sargent County. Left side, gets it into Martinson. Martinson missed the shot, but he draws the foul. And Luke Martinson goes back to the free throw line there. It'll be Wyatt Weekly with the foul. His second, team's first. And Martinson makes the first at the free throw line. Martinson will get one more here as in for the first time, the 6-foot junior for our Redeemers, number 44, Elijah Erickson, onto the floor. As the second shot for Martinson is missed short. Rebound taken by Kadoon. Kadoon back out to Hansen. Hansen, Kadoon, right wing. Now Martinson, top of the key, dropped off left side for Hansen. Hansen, cross court for Hospert. Martinson Martinson into Wielander. Turnaround is missed short, and the rebound goes to the Knights. They keep it alive with Engelhard. Gus Engelhard charges up the floor quickly. 3-ball, right wing, short. And the rebound goes to Sargent County and Hanson. He runs into a double team and a foul. Foul is going to go against Elijah Erickson. It's his first, team's second. As Wittich back on the floor there for the Bulldogs. Inbound there, Kadoon and Hanson, Hosford, Wittich, and Wielander. Martinson gets a rest here. Wielander, cross court, Hosford. Oh, nice feed into Wielander. Back out Kadoon. Jumper, doinks in and out. Rebound Wielander. Drops it back off towards Wittich in the right corner. 3:17 to go here in the opening half. Hanson looking to direct traffic. Hanson right side. As Wittich lost it, nearly stolen away by Engelhard. He runs out of real estate, though, and out of bounds. And so it'll stay with Sargent County. Kadoon will inbound baseline right. As Kadoon flops it up and in to Wittich. Now Hanson. Hanson back, Kadoon. Kadoon, free throw line jumper is good for Colton Kadoon. Lead back up to 4, 31-27 for Kadoon. And the Bulldogs, 2:50 to go here in the opening half. Left wing there. Darts it on inside. It's taken away by Hanson and then Kadoon. Kadoon will slow it on down here for the Bulldogs. And he'll direct traffic with 2.5 to go in the opening half. Wielander backing down on Erickson. Shot is up and missed, but he draws the foul, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. So the foul will go against Elijah Erickson now. He's second, team's third. As Wielander will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. First one is up, and that is missed. Wielander now 0 for 2 at the line so far tonight. Martinson and Fury will check back on the floor for the Bulldogs. And Jace Weekly back on the floor there for the Knights. Schmidt along with Lindbow and Erickson and Engelhard. As Weekly's second is missed as well. Rebound, last touched by Sargent County. Wielander just 2 points in this game so far. 31-27, 2:24 to go here in the opening half. Sargent County's led for the majority of the game. Our Redeemers did have a brief lead by 5, but Sargent County then got it back. Lindbow, left side, kick out left corner for Schmidt. Schmidt will drive, dribbled it off his foot, out to Jace Weekly. Now Schmidt, right side, driving inside, shot off the box and in for Nolan Schmidt. Schmidt to double figures with 10. The lead is cut in half, 31-29. Under 2 minutes to go here in this opening half. Martinson moves to the right. Back inside, Martinson bounces it down. Kick out Hosford, left wing 3, long rebound. Taken to Wittich. Wittich steps into a jumper. He left that one short, and it's out of bounds. Hosford bounced it off of Schmidt, and so the Bulldogs keep with 96 seconds to go in the opening half. Jace Fury to inbound there, baseline right. Fury lobs it on into Wielander. Wielander for 3. Off the mark, rebound. Schmidt will take it for the Knights. Down to the final 90 seconds of the opening half, 31-29, Sargent County holding on to a 2-point lead. Schmidt, top of the key, driving right side, and a foul, and 1 for Nolan Schmidt. I thought Hosford might have had enough of the ball to make it a jump ball, as the foul is going to go against Luke Martinson, his second. Team's third of the quarter, as Schmidt trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play, give the Knights back the lead. Shot is up and good. He does just that. 32-31. 1:13 remaining here in the opening half. Fury, Wittich holds on to the ball. Now left side. for Hosford. Back to Wittich, top of the key. Wittich driving inside and a foul. Foul's on the floor. I believe Engelhard's going to get called for it. He is. His first. Team's fourth. And it's an inbound there from Fury to Hosford. Hosford, top of the key, bounce it down to Fury, right side. Fury, Martinson driving, pull-up jumper, just off the mark. Rebound taken by the Knights. They have the 1-point lead in the ball with 45 seconds left. Engelhard driving, Engelhard, kick out. Weekly had an easy look at a layup and passed up on it. Jace Weekly, now Nolan Schmidt, left wing. Schmidt, left elbow, top of the key to Lindbow. Lindbow off the screen from Erickson. Lindbow back, Jace Weekly for three. Doinks off the mark, rebound Schmidt, flies in. The putback is missed, and Martinson will snag the rebound this time. 18 seconds left in the opening half. Wittich, a blocking foul on Engelhard, and that's now his second. Team's fifth, and so Josh Wittich, at the free throw line for two shots. As Martinson's got to come back in, at least for this first free throw, I do believe. Hansen will go back to the scorer's table. Foul, by the way, is on Nicholas Hansen. That's his, it's on Engelhard, again, his second. As Wittich misses the first free throw. Wittich will go for one more. Hansen back on the floor there for the Bulldogs. Wittich, second is good. We got a tie ball game. 32-32, 13 seconds left. Schmidt goes inside. Schmidt clobbered by Wittich from behind. And Schmidt will get two shots at the line. Wittich, that is his first, team's second. As Schmidt already 3 for 3 at the line here tonight, leading scorer for the Knights with 14 points. 14. I jumped the gun. Now he has 14 points to match his jersey number. Engelhard and Vibetto back on the floor there for the Knights. As Schmidt getting one more, 33-32 now. Our Redeemers with the lead. Schmidt's second is up, and that's good. Now 34-32, 7 seconds left. Hansen across the timeline. Hansen, right wing, dropped off in the corner. Wheelander at the horn is missed. Long. At the end of the first half, our Redeemers lead Sargent County 34-32 in this fifth place contest at the North Dakota B Boys Basketball State Tournament here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we remain true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online at triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Fullerton Elevator is a full-service cooperative offering grain agronomy, including seed, chemical, and fertilizer, as well as custom application. Fullerton Elevator is looking to hire an applicator, CDL driver, and grain positions. Fullerton Elevator offers competitive wages and full family health, dental, and vision insurance, as well as retirement. For more information, go online to fullertonelevator.net. That's fullertonelevator.net.
Halftime here on YourLiveEvent.com on our coverage of the State B-Boys basketball tournament. Fifth place contest between Sargent County and our Redeemers. The Knights have the lead 34-32. It's been a back-and-forth contest. Both teams have had 5-point leads in this game. And they've had scoring runs of at least 6 points. 5 lead changes, 4 ties. Our Redeemers, though, they've only led not even 4 minutes of the game. Sargent County's led about 10.5 of the contest. Leading scorer both sides, Nolan Schmidt with 15 points along with 4 rebounds. He has also an assist and a steal on the contest. Other scorers for our Redeemers, Peyton Linbo with 8, 4 for Jace Weekly, 3 for Wyatt Weekly, and 2 each for Andrew Eby and Gus Engelhard. Leading scorer for Sargent County, Luke Martinson's 13 points along with a rebound and an assist. 7 points for Josh Wittich and 6 rebounds. They're trying to go double-double action there. 4 points each for Nicholas Hansen and Colton Cadoon. 2 points for Grady Wielander and James Traynor. Sargent County, they collected 16 rebounds. Our Redeemers, 21. So our Redeemers leading that category by 5, which is surprising, seen as Sargent County definitely the more physical squad, and you think that they would be able to dominate the inside, but that's not been the case so far. Shooting, Sargent County is shooting 42%, 14 of 33. They're 0 for 6, though, from the three-point line and 4 of 9 from the free throw line for 44%. Our Redeemers shooting 44% for the half, 12 of 27. They're 4 of 13 from three-point range, 31%, and 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 85%. 3 assists to 3 turnovers for Sargent County. That's the Achilles heel for our Redeemers. They've turned it over 9 times. 4 steals for Nicholas Hansen. Just 4 assists for our Redeemers, -5 assist to turnover ratio. Points off turnovers, Sargent County taking advantage of that, 13-4. They're dominating inside the paint, 26-14. Both teams with 6 second chance points off of fast breaks. Sargent County leading that category 11-3, and both teams with a bucket from the bench. Again, 5th place is on the line here on YourLiveEvent.com as our Redeemers leading Sargent County 34-32 at the half. We're back for second half action on YourLiveEvent.com next.
A farmer's work is never done. You're not just planting a seed or harvesting a crop. You're growing a legacy. When you're up before dawn and out long past dusk, you need a banker who will work with your schedule, not the other way around. At Choice, we do banking differently, giving farmers like you time back to focus on what really matters. Choice Bank, top North Dakota Ag Bank for 10 years running, and always people first.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. New exciting genetics, 65 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, 20 elite registered heifers, and 5 replacement bred heifers. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Request a catalog today. Email gjrangus@feltontel.net or call 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus and Partners, Rivers Edge Cattle Company, Prairie Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 21st. Visit jacobsonredangus.com.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription requests, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. They deliver any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have. Watch out for the monthly flyer for monthly sales. Let Lemoore Drugstore be your one-stop shop, and don't forget to pick up your locally made Lobo gear on the way to the game at Lemoore Drugstore, located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LemooreDrugstore.com. Lemoore Hardware carries your everyday items for plumbing, electrical, automotive, and more. Check out their latest selection of Milwaukee tools from M18 fuel impact wrenches, new cordless 70K BTU heaters, chainsaws, and more. There's over 250 Milwaukee tools to choose from. Plus, browse their sweet pickings section. You'll see brand new furniture and decor. Lemoore Hardware is your community one-stop shop. For more info on all the services Lemoore Hardware offers, go online to LemooreHardware.com.
A foundation forged in their grandfather's shop. Matt and Mike Martins know firsthand the value of quality machinery. At Martins Welding and Machine, they rely on 3 generations of knowledge and expertise in creating quality products for farmers, ranchers, residents, and businesses across North Dakota and beyond. To browse their full selection of bin caps, bale feeders, rock lifts, disc attachments, and more, visit martinswelding.com. Also ask about their garage doors. Martins Welding and Machine. Matt and Mike will make it right. Back here at the half, we're getting set for the second half here. Again, it is our Redeemers 34, Sargent County 32. It's been a back-and-forth contest. Again, as I mentioned earlier, no tournament game, and this is game number 11, or game number 10, excuse me, of the tournament. None of them have been blowouts. All the games have been within 15 points, decided by 15 points or less. So, no running clock, no blowouts. And a crazy shot to really sum it all up in this new era of basketball here in the state of North Dakota. Reminder that we have one more game after this in our winter sports schedule for the North Dakota side on yourliveevent.com. As it will be Kindred and Devils Lake for the state title. Chase Miller will have the call for you from the Fargo Dome on yourliveevent.com, our audio-only coverage. Should be a great contest. Check out that one and see how it goes. We wrap up our North Dakota B basketball coverage here with one more half of basketball. Nicholas Hansen and the Bulldogs will start right to left in those navy blue jerseys, white and gray trim, with Martinson, Kadoon, Hansen, Wittich, and Wielander. Martinson, leading scorer in the first half for the Bulldogs, drops off Kadoon. Left elbow jumper is short. Rebound, Wittich, try to put it between his wickets. Instead, it's taken away by the Knights. Lindbo. Driving right side, dropped off right corner. Weekly, that shot is blocked out of bounds, and it'll stay our Redeemers basketball. 7:31 to go here in the third quarter. 5th place on the line. Lemoore Litchfield Marion claiming 7th place earlier this afternoon. It'll be Bishop Ryan and Bowman County for 3rd, and North Star West Hope Newburgh for the championship tonight. Inbound, Eby, missed shot there for Schmidt, and the rebound falls to Luke Martinson. Martinson up the floor here for the Bulldogs. Kadoon, Wittich, Wittich, left side, turnaround jumper is missed. Rebound up for grabs, and Nolan Schmidt takes it. Tries to keep possession and does. Schmidt now down to Wyatt Weekly. Schmidt back with it. Schmidt wheels out. As in between the circles, there goes Wyatt Weekly. Wyatt Weekly driving, kick out. Long two, or they are going to call it a three for Jace Weekly. It's his second kaboom of the game. 37-32, 6:40 to go here in the third quarter. Hansen drives, nicely dumped in to Wielander, and it rattles home. Wielander there with his second bucket of the game, 37-34, 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Wyatt Weekly, moving to the right. Now back to the left. Linbo, top of the key, steps into a three. Doinks up the back of the iron. A rebound hauled in by Martinson. Martinson drops off ahead to Hansen. Hansen. Left side for Kadoun. Left wing. Drop down in for Wittich, and that's knocked back to Hansen. Slings it towards Martinson. Right side. Martinson bounce it into Wielander. Kick out Kadoun. Hansen, 12 of the shot clock. Into Wittich, driving baseline, kick out Wielander, step back three, kaboom! Grady Wielander ties the game on his first made three-pointer. 37-37, 5:35 remaining here in the third quarter. Anybody's contest. Been a great first session of the final day of the State B-Boys. Right corner, Linbo and the Knights control. Runner on the baseline is missed. Rebound, Eby draws the foul. It's going to go against either Kadoun or Hansen. I think it'll go against Hansen. And, now they're discussing it here. I think they're discussing which number it's going to be, and they will say Hansen. That's his second. Team's first. As Andrew Eby back to the line for two shots. First one is up, and that is good. Eby with just one bucket in the first half. He knocks in the free throw there. And Eby's second is up, and that's good as well. 39-37 with 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Hansen dropped off Wittich, right wing. Wittich looking inside. Cross court to Wielander. Wielander driving. Inside, backing down. Oh, nice move. Up and under for Grady Wielander. Wielander with 2 points in the entire first half. He now has 9 for the game. And a timeout is called by Brock Tietz at our Redeemers. 4:56 to go here in the third quarter. 39-39 in this fifth place contest from the State B-Boys basketball tournament on yourliveevent.com.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout, at Bank North, they take community to heart, helping customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North's a community partner you can always count on. It's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. The Weeklies and the Knights with the ball here in the tie ball game. 4:50 to go in the third. Jace Weekly at the free throw line, working on Wielander. Fadeaway is good. There for Jace Weekly, makes it now 41-39. Left side wing there for Hansen. Hansen slings it on over to Kadoun inside. Wittich missed it right side, and the rebound goes to Linbo, and he draws the foul. I believe that's going to be on Martinson. That would be his third if it is. And it is. Martinson's third, team second. Martinson had a big first quarter with 10 points, just 3 since that point. 41-39, 4:25 to go in the third. Our Redeemers trying to finish 2 spots above where they were seated. Seated number 7, trying to finish in 5th. As Nolan Schmidt draws the foul, he's back to the free throw line. I think that's Martinson's 4th. And it is Martinson's 4th personal. He'll come out of the game here for the rest of the third. Nolan Schmidt at the line. He's 5 for 5 here in this contest. As the first one is up and good for Nolan Schmidt. Jace Fury back into the ball game there for the Bulldogs. As Schmidt's second is good. So 43-39, and a team leading 17 points for Nolan Schmidt. Hansen driving, layup is good for Nicholas Hansen. 43-41, 6 points on the game for Hansen. 2-point ball game, 3:55 to go in the third. Wyatt Weekly trying to take advantage of Martinson's absence. Wyatt Weekly, Eby, left wing there for Lindbo, back. Wyatt Weekly, now Schmidt, right side, cross court in the corner. Now back to Wyatt Weekly. Jace Weekly steps into a 3, in and out on a rattle and a rebound for Nicholas Hansen. Hansen brings it up there for the Bulldogs. Hansen dropped off for Kadoon, left wing. Kadoon, now Wielander, Hansen. Hansen moves to the left. Kadoon, top of the key. Kadoon bouncing it inside. Nice cut by Wittich, and he sees it roll in. We're tied at 43 in a 4-0 run. Wittich now with 9 points in the contest. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Who's going to take 5th place? As Sargent County shifts to a 1-2-2 zone defense. Dropped in, top of the key, 3, miss. There for Wyatt Weekly and a rebound for Wittich. Closing in on a double-double for the senior. Hansen brings it back. Hansen, top of the key there for Kadoon. Kadoon into Wittich. Wittich, now Kadoon. Kadoon, step back 3, left side, kaboom for Kadoon. 46-43 as Colton Kadoon knocks it down. His first made three-pointer of the contest. He's up to 7 and nearly stolen away. The Bulldogs on a 7-0 run. Left side there for Schmidt. Back around, 3-ball, off the mark, rebound. Eby put back is missed, and the rebound goes to Kadoon. Kadoon, Wittich up ahead to Wielander, and he draws the foul. On the way back there, 46-43, 1:55 to go here in the third quarter. This one, it's the first team foul of the half there, and it goes against Andrew Eby, his third. As trio comes in as Engelhardt, Swenson, and Vibetto check in for the Knights. Eby stays out there with those 3 fouls. Hansen dropped off. Jace Fury with it now for the Bulldogs. Steps into a jumper. Free throw line missed. Rebound. Hosford trying to chase it down. Fury has it in the corner. Fury back out Hosford. Active hands everywhere. Hosford's jumper is good. And the run continues for Sargent County. A 9-0 run for the Bulldogs has them back with a 5-point lead. 1:25 to go in the third. Engelhard dropped down to Schmidt. Schmidt zips it back top of the key. Vibetto for 3. Off the mark, rebound. Schmidt put back is good for Nolan Schmidt. Schmidt now up to 19. 48-45, 65 seconds to go in the third. Hansen driving, dropping it off. Now to Hosford. Hosford off the screen from Wielander. Bounce it, Wittich. Now Hansen. Hansen driving right side. Scoop layup is good and one for Nicholas Hansen. 50-45. And the foul will go on Eby. That's his 4th. Team second. As Hansen will try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Hansen's best game of the tournament, I would say. 8 points already with about a half dozen steals. Might get to a double-double, points and steals. Hansen's and one is good. 51-45, Sargent County's largest lead of the game at 6. Both teams have had 5-point leads in this contest. Sargent County has etched a lead one greater. Schmidt, Engelhardt, ball fake, gets it back right side. There for Schmidt. Schmidt back to Engelhardt, top of the key. Back out, corner three for Vibeto, just long. Rebound hauled in by Cadoon. Cadoon on a 3-on-3. Fury back to Cadoon. Fury. Shot clock turned off, 20 seconds to go here. A turnaround for Wittich. Layup is missed, but he draws the foul. And this one will go against Bryce Vibeto. That's going to be his second, team's third. Wittich for 2 shots, trying to get to double figures. First is up and buried for Josh Wittich. Now 52-45 as the Bulldogs inch ahead. He'll get one more as the second is good for Wittich. 53-45, and it was 43-39, a 14-2 run for Sargent County. In the third quarter is what's getting them in front. 3 seconds left. Jace Weekly got to get it up. Fadeaway is missed. And no magic this time around there on YourLiveEvent.com in the third quarter of the half-court heat. 53-45. End of the third. Sargent County leads by 8 in this 5th place contest in the State B Boys Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com.
A farmer's work is never done. You're not just planting a seed or harvesting a crop. You're growing a legacy. When you're up before dawn and out long past dusk, you need a banker who will work with your schedule, not the other way around. At Choice, we do banking differently, giving farmers like you time back to focus on what really matters. Choice Bank, top North Dakota Ag Bank for 10 years running, and always people first.
With roots in Hillsboro, North Dakota, RDK Enterprises has been a cornerstone of the agricultural community since 2011. Now, under new ownership, we proudly introduce GSD Precision Ag. Same great team, same dedication to excellence, but with a fresh perspective. At GSD Precision Ag, we are committed to innovation and forward-thinking solutions that empower your farm's success. GSD Precision Ag, your partner in progress, same trusted service, now with renewed energy and vision.
Back for the fourth here on YourLiveEvent.com. James Martin's here with you. 53-45. Sargent County goes on a 12-2 run to flip the game around. They were down by 4. They now lead it by 8. As again, 7:55 remaining in regulation. Lindbow around the horn. Left side 3. Kaboom! For Bryce Vibeto. 53-48. Beto's first points of the game. As Sargent County brings it back with Hansen. Hansen now. Wheelander. Back now to Cadoon. Cadoon left wing. Cadoon. Wittich. Driving, shooting, and one! No, travel first. Travel first there. And so that'll bring the ball back to our Redeemers. Down by 5, 7:18 to go here in regulation. Back on the 1-2-2 defense, zone defense for Sargent County. Schmidt and Wyatt Weekly playing a little catch on that right side. Back Jace Weekly now. Wyatt Weekly thought about a 3, won't take it. Lindbow, left side. Lindbow, Weekly, Wyatt. Down to the corner now to Vibeto. Big 5 points there for Bryce Vibeto to start the fourth quarter. The lead is now down to 3. Hansen, left side there. Dropped off for Wittich. Wheelander steps into a 3. Short rebound. Wittich put back is missed. Rebound out of bounds. And it goes back to our Redeemers. As Martinson checks back onto the floor with those 4 fouls, 6:32 to go here in regulation. Trying to stay on the floor. and stay in the game. Our Redeemers, it's their second appearance all time in the state tournament. The last time they were here, they were the runners-up in 2016. As Kadoon rips it out of the hands of Vibetto. Back up to Martinson. Martinson driving, getting into the lane and drawing the foul. He'll go to the free throw line for two. This one going to go against Bryce Vibetto. That's going to be his third. As the first team foul. Martinson misses the first free throw short. Martinson short on the second. Still without a point here in this second half. 53-50 with 6:05 remaining here in regulation. Our Redeemers bringing it back here. Wide Weekly. Schmidt. Schmidt in between the circles. Drop towards Lindbo. It's stolen away by Kadoon. Kadoon's had a big second half for the Bulldogs. Dropped into Martinson. Puts it up and in. With the dime from Kadoon. 55-50. And a timeout is called by Brock Tietz and our Redeemers. 5:38 to go here in regulation of this fifth place contest at the State B-Boys Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com. 55-50, Sargent County.
Red River Valley Speedway. Great place to let your heart race. Excitement second to none. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Destination for family fun. Red River Valley Speedway. Racing at its very best. Red River Valley Speedway.
Racing runs May through August. For more details, visit redrivervalleyspeedway.com.
We finally switched to streaming TV, and we saved big without losing out on our favorites. I was worried that I was going to miss out on college and pro sports. But the truth is, you don't need cable to watch sports. And with streaming, everyone wins. Wife still gets her favorite shows, the kids get the best movies, and as a family, we get to watch our favorite team. I mean, my favorite team.
Cut cable and switch to streaming services to watch exactly what you're paying for. ReadyTech Fiber, a greater experience.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout, at Bank North, they take community to heart, helping their customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. They're more than just a bank. Bank North's a community partner you can always count on. It's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. 55-50, 5.5 to go in regulation as Jace Weekly's three, short, rebound, taken by Lindbo. Back out Jace Weekly, and the Knights continue to control. Vibetto's three, short, rebound. Wittich takes it, and the Bulldogs bring it back up right to left in the Navy Blues. Left wing there for Kadoon. Kadoon moves to the left-hand side, rivals it. Wheelander, top of the key, now off to Martinson. Martinson, bounce it, Hansen. Hansen driving, Hansen, layup is good for Nicholas Hansen. 57-50, Hansen reaching double figures. He has 11 now. Could be on his way to a double-double with points and steals. 57-50, 4:44 to go here in regulation. Schmidt in the corner. Vibetto back to Schmidt. Round the horn left side. Lindbo. Wide Weekly. Vibetto right wing three. Kaboom! For Bryce Vibetto. He's come alive in the fourth quarter with 8 points. With 4:22 remaining here in regulation. Who's going to take fifth place and join Lemoore Litchfield Marion in the winner's circle? Off the screen from Wheelander. Here's Martinson. Hooks it down towards Wheelander, and he draws the foul on Vibetto. That is going to be his fourth and the team's second. So he'll have to come out. All right, Eby will come in for Jace Weekly. They're leaving Vibetto out there. I suppose he's gotten too much momentum here in the fourth quarter to take him off the floor, even with the 4 fouls. Inbound, Kadoon to Wittich. Wittich, now Hansen. Great team effort for the Bulldogs with 3 guys in double figures. Hansen's one of them, drops it down. Wheelander off the box, missed it, but he draws the foul. And Wheelander was 0 for 3 at the free throw line here tonight. is one free throw away from being the fourth Bulldog into double figures. Joining again Wittich and Martinson and Hansen. 57-53, 4 minutes remaining here in regulation as Wielander, and we get a stoppage here. And that was 5 on Bryce Vibetto, actually. So they got to bring someone off the bench. Vibetto goes to the bench, and the other 8th grader will come in here for our Redeemers. This is Jaden Marshall, the 8th grader, comes in as Wielander. He makes the first at the free throw line. And Wielander's second is good as well. So Wielander now to double figures. 59-53, Bulldogs back up by 6 with 3:55 to go in regulation. Wide Weekly, top of the key, drops it down to Lindbow. Double teamed in the corner, gets it back out Wyatt Weekly. Nice feed, Lindbow 3, in and out, rebound Schmidt, denied, massive block by Wittich. That's a you get out of here kind of block. Martinson, bouncing in the corner, Hansen driving, kick out, Cadoon, top of the key, now Martinson slows it down, 3:22 to go in regulation. Cadoon to Wielander, Martinson to Wielander, Martinson gets it back, right corner. Martinson bounces it to Cadoon, looks at the shot clock, he's got 6 seconds to work with. Cadoon, left side, fadeaway jumper, just off the mark, and the rebound goes to Lindbow. Marshall bringing it up there, Wyatt Weekly brings it up there for the Knights. Wyatt Weekly, Lindbow, right wing. Wyatt Weekly in between the circles. Big possession there for the Knights. Eby, baseline, back out Wyatt Weekly, top of the key. Thought about a 3, still thinking, won't take it. Schmidt now, left side. Back, he'll take it this time, will Weekly. In and out, and the Knights have gone stone cold from the 3-point line. Wittich with a double-double here tonight. Points and boards, and a timeout is called by Ryan Weber and Sargent County. 2:31 to go here in regulation. Sargent County leads 59-53 over our Redeemers for 5th place at the State B-Boys Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey farmers, are you tired of looking at and struggling with those sodic, alkaline, and salty spots in your field? Salt Be Gone is your answer. Our proprietary blend of microbes have the ability to break down the complex salts that are wrecking your soils and make them either bioavailable to the plant or a waste product that can be easily washed from the soils naturally with rain and snowmelt. Your soil will be back to producing with little time or effort. Contact Hudson 701-526-8949. Email hudsonk@farmfungi.com, or for more information, visit the website farmfungi.com. Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout, it's Valley Space Banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 59-53, 2:31 to go here in regulation. Josh Wittich with a double-double, 11 points, 11 rebounds. And that's helping the Bulldogs stay in front, 59-53. Bulldogs with it. A lob to Wittich. He's able to hold on after the ball was off his back, but he missed the shot, and the rebound goes to Eby. Knights still with time, 2:22 to go in regulation. They slow it down a bit with Wyatt Weekly. Eby, Jace Wickley, Schmidt, and Lindbow on the floor. They're starters. Lindbow 3, kaboom, right corner for Lindbow. His first three-pointer since the first half. He's up to 11, 59-56. 2 minutes to go in regulation. And now our Redeemer starts to press, and it leads to a steal. Lindbow, Wyatt Weekly, waits for the jumper. Jace Weekly now top of the key. Wyatt Weekly in the corner. Lindbow in and out. Rebound. Wittich pulls down his 12th rebound of the game. And we get a foul as well on our Redeemers. That's their third. or their fourth, and this one will go against Wyatt Weekly, his third. That's the last one to give now for the Knights. Be free throws the rest of the way for Sargent County with 109 seconds to go here in this afternoon session. Inbound there, baseline left for Cadoon. Gets it into Martinson. Martinson over to Hansen, back to Cadoon. Cadoon back to Hansen. Hansen gets it across the timeline, slithers through 5 Knights, drops down to Wheelander and one! A dime from Hansen, a bucket from Wheelander. That might be a dagger. 61-56 is Wheelander now with 13. Andrew Eby fouls out of the game. He joins Bryce Bibetto on the foul-out bench. As we'll get an and one there for Wheelander. They're going to decide who comes off the bench, and they're going to bring on Marcus Overby. So Eby will come off, and Overby will come on. So Wheelander, big free throw here to make it a 6-point game with 98 seconds left in this one. Wheelander, shot is good on a rattle. So Wheelander now up to 14 points on the game, 62-56. In between the circles there, Wyatt Weekly, now Schmidt. Schmidt down right side, Chase Weekly, turnaround is good for Chase Weekly. He's up now to 9 on the game, 62-58. Pressure coming from the Knights with 1:15 to go. Hansen gets past Overby, and Marcus Overby charged with a foul. His first, team's 5th. So Hansen goes to the free throw line for 2 shots. And so big free throws coming. Hansen knocked down a couple of big free throws to ice the game last night in the win over Lemoore Litchfield Marion. He'll get a good chance here. Hansen had 4 steals in the first half, none in the second half, but he's been a big player here the last couple of games. First shot is up and good after he fouled out the first game of the loss to Bishop Ryan. Hansen now up to 12, and that gives him 13 for the game. 64-58, 1:10 remaining. Nolan Schmidt and the Knights will call a timeout. 67 seconds to go in regulation in the 5th place contest at the B Boys Basketball Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription requests, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. They deliver any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have. Watch out for the monthly flyer for monthly sales. Let Lemoore Drugstore be your one-stop shop, and don't forget to pick up your locally made Lobo gear on the way to the game at Lemoore Drugstore, located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LemooreDrugstore.com.
Out of this Bank North timeout on YourLiveEvent.com. It's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Chase Weekly on the inbound to Wyatt Weekly. 65 seconds to go here in regulation. Wyatt Weekly, Nolan Schmidt, right side. Schmidt, double team, triple team, gets it down to Marcus Overby with a big bucket. And the lead is now down to 4, 64-60, 50 seconds to go as Wheelander loses it out of bounds. Turnover there for the Bulldogs as they try to get it in. And so now our Redeemers gets it back with 48.6. As inbound there to Schmidt. Schmidt driving right side. Schmidt denied by Wittich. A massive block for Josh Wittich. And with 40.6 to go, the Knights keep. Inbound there, baseline left for Wyatt Weekly. Looking, bouncing it in to Overby, keeps the dribble, drops it off for Schmidt, and some missed shot, but he goes to the free throw line for two. 35.4 left, and the foul will go against Wittich. That's Wittich second, team's first. So Nolan Schmidt at the line. He's been perfect there tonight, 7 for 7 from the line. Schmidt there with now 20 points to lead all Knights. Schmidt gets one more. 64-61. Schmidt, second one is good. 64-62, the lead is down to a bucket. And a timeout is called by Ryan Weber and the Bulldogs. 64-62, 35 seconds remain here on YourLiveEvent.com in the fifth place game of the State B Boys Basketball Tournament.
Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online at triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
Coming out of this Bank North timeout, it's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 35.4 left. Sargent County with the ball. Inbound baseline left. The inbound to Wheelander. He's double-teamed, and they got to get rid of it now as it'll be a foul. They're bailed out. Cadoon trying to get free. I don't know if they would have gotten to the timeline in time. Shot clock is off. Colton Cadoon at the free throw line. Cadoon with 7 points. He's the only starter not in double figures tonight for Sargent County. The Sargent County starting senior 5. 4 points, just 4 points off the bench tonight for the Bulldogs. Cadoon's first free throw is good. 65-62 as Linbo checks back in for our Redeemers. Cadoon's second is good. 66-62. Connor Hosford comes back into the game for Sargent County. Hosford's in for Wheelander. Hanson, Wittich, Cadoon, Martinson, and Hosford. 29.2 to go. Our Redeemers needs a quick bucket. Wyatt Weekly driving, losing it. Wittich with the steal. And now they have to foul. They got a foul. Cadoon trying to get by. Well, maybe not. Maybe they can trap him. And a timeout is called by Ryan Weber before any turnover could happen with 14 seconds left. 14 seconds to go here in this fifth place contest at the B-Boys Basketball State Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com. Coming out of this Bank North timeout, it's values-based banking. Learn more at ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. 66-62. Sargent County with the lead. 14 seconds to go. Possession arrow, it favors Sargent County as well. Sargent County with the ball. Again, they took that timeout to try and save the possession. But bring out their seniors, Wheelander, Cadoon, Martinson, Hanson, and Wittich. Our Redeemers with Schmidt, Engelhard, Marcus Overby, and Wyatt and Jace Weekly. Inbound there, right in front of the media table there on the left side. Martinson into Kadoon. He draws the foul immediately. So Colton Kadoon to the free throw line there for 2 shots, trying to ice this game. He already has a couple of free throws. 1 point away from having all 5 senior starters finish in double figures. We've seen that once before at a state tournament. Mayport CG girls did that very same thing in their quarterfinal win over Bowman County, over Kenmare Bowbells, as the first free throw is good. There for Kadoon, and again, all 5 senior starters in double figures. Kadoon missed the second, the free throw rolls out of bounds, and it'll go to our Redeemer. 67-62, 10 seconds left. An inbound there for Engelhard, the three-quarter court master. Engelhard up ahead. We get a foul against Sargent County with fouls to give. This could be a smart strategy for them. This one goes against Hanson. Hanson's third, team second. They can foul 2 more times, take time off the clock, and really not even worry about a bucket. At this point, though, they might be better off just laying off with 5.8 as the Knights need 2 scores. Linbo in to Weekly. Engelhard, 4, 3, 2, 1. And at the horn, kaboom, but not enough. 67-65 as Linbo knocks in his 4th three-pointer of the game, but again, it's not enough. Sargent County finishes where they were seated. They'll finish in 5th place with the win over the Knights. Again, it's a final 67-65 on yourliveevent.com. We'll come back to begin our postgame next.
Fullerton Elevator is a full-service cooperative offering grain agronomy, including seed, chemical, and fertilizer, as well as custom application. Fullerton Elevator is looking to hire an applicator, CDL driver, and grain positions. Fullerton Elevator offers competitive wages and full family health, dental, and vision insurance, as well as retirement. For more information, go online to fullertonelevator.net. That's fullertonelevator.net.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we remain true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Hey farmers, are you tired of looking at and struggling with those sodic, alkaline, and salty spots in your field? Salt Be Gone is your answer. Our proprietary blend of microbes have the ability to break down the complex salts that are wrecking your soils and make them either bioavailable to the plant or a waste product that can be easily washed from the soils naturally with rain and snowmelt. Your soil will be back to producing with little time or effort. Contact Hudson 701-526-8949. Email hudsonk@farmfungi.com, or for more information, visit the website farmfungi.com.
With your back, protecting homes, vehicles, businesses, crops, personal protections, and so much more. Our surface agents answer the phone with a kind of speed and detail that even the Secret Service would envy. Get protected. Get Irie Insurance. Go to irieinsurance.com for a free quote and consultation.
Coming on back here on yourliveevent.com as the final score here, 67-65. Sargent County with the win over our Redeemers. Bulldogs finish in 5th place. The back and forth game. We had 6 lead changes, 7 ties. Both teams had leads of at least 5 points and runs of at least 6. But it was Sargent County. They went on a big 12-2 run in the 3rd quarter, and that was the difference. They took the lead for good and never gave it back up again, even though it was tight down the stretch. But again, the win goes to Sargent County, 67-65. Leading scorers, the Bulldogs, all 5 of their starters finished with double figures. 15 points for Luke Martinson with 4 rebounds, 14 points for Grady Wheelander. 13 for Nicholas Hansen and 4 steals. 11 points, 12 rebounds. Josh Wittich with a double-double, 2 assists and a steal, and 3 blocks as well. He had a massive block down the stretch to help give the win to Sargent County. And 2 points as well for Carter Hosford and James Traynor. The Bulldogs pulled down 29 rebounds. They got out-rebounded but still won the game. They shot from the field 48%, 25 of 52. They shot 22% from three-point range at 2 of 9. And they shot 15 of 23 from the free throw line for 65%. 7 assists to 6 turnovers, plus 1 assist to turnover ratio. Our Redeemers was led by Nolan Schmitz, 21 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. 14 points for Peyton Linbo with 4 boards. 11 for Jace Weekly. 8 for Bryce Vibetto, 3 for Wyatt Weekly, 4 for Andrew Eby, and 2 for Gus Engelhard and Marcus Overby. The Knights pulled down again 36 rebounds, 10 assists but 12 turnovers, minus 2 assist to turnover ratio. The Knights shot 40% from the field, 22 of 55, 30% from three-point range. They were 9 of 30, and 12 of 13 from the free throw line for 92%, and still lost the game by 2 points. So crazy stuff here as far as the stats are concerned. Points off turnovers, Sargent County took advantage of that 16-8. They also dominated in the paint, 42-22. Second chance, the Knights led that one 12-8. They also led points off the bench, 12-4, but fast break points, Sargent County took that one 13-3. It was 20-19 after the first 34-32, our Redeemers. The Knights had a 43-39 lead, but then a 12-2 run made it 51-41. And at the end of the third quarter, it was Sargent County leading 53-45, getting an 8-point advantage. And the Knights actually outscored the Bulldogs by 6, but it wasn't quite enough. A last-second three-pointer made it by Linbo, but again, too little, too late for our Redeemers. The final score, Sargent County 67, our Redeemers 65. Going to take one more break. We'll come back. Maybe we'll have interviews. If nothing else, we'll wrap up our year for Division B, boys and girls basketball here on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll come back one final time next.
Ground North is a coffee shop and boutique located in the Bank North Mall in Lemoore, North Dakota. You can find a complete outfit at Ground North from sizes to small up to 3XL, ranging from sweaters, a variety of tops, bottoms, activewear, loungewear, and more. Ground North is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more information or to check out the latest styles, go online to groundnorthboutique.com. That's groundnorthboutique.com.
Milner Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated, plus has extended harvest hours. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online to triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
A farmer's work is never done. You're not just planting a seed or harvesting a crop. You're growing a legacy. When you're up before dawn and out long past dusk, you need a banker who will work with your schedule, not the other way around. At Choice, we do banking differently, giving farmers like you time back to focus on what really matters. Choice Bank, top North Dakota Ag Bank for 10 years running, and always people first.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you from school supplies, greeting cards, or prescription requests, you can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. They deliver any day of the week upon request and will answer any general health questions you have. Watch out for the monthly flyer for monthly sales. Let Lemoore Drugstore be your one-stop shop, and don't forget to pick up your locally made Lobo gear on the way to the game at Lemoore Drugstore, located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more information, go to LemoreDrugstore.com.
It's a final here on YourLiveEvent.com. Sargent County over our Redeemers 67-65. Joined once again by the ever-eloquent senior Grady Wheelander from Sargent County. And Grady, we talked with you last night. How does it feel now knowing that you guys finished where you were seated at 5th place?
I mean, it's great to end the season off on 2 wins, or my high school career off on 2 wins. It was a great year with a group of guys, and yeah.
I talked to you a little bit more about individual stuff last night. Let's give you a chance to talk about your head coaches and Ryan Weber and company. Those guys, I'm sure, do a lot of stuff for you, and kind of walk me through what it's like to play for a team with those coaches.
I mean, I've been playing under Ryan Weber for 4 years. He's an awesome coach. We come practice every day, ready at work, and this year we made a big focus on our defense this year, and he was ready right away. He's always prepared. Our defense was great this year. That's what we wanted to focus on, and whenever we're down or something, he's always there to draw something up or get us back in the game and get us wins on scoreboard.
Of course, a 5th place finish at this state tournament. Is there a game or a moment or a series of points you go back to throughout the season where you say, if we didn't win that game or knock down that shot or make that play, we wouldn't be at the state tournament?
It all came down to the regional tournament, facing Linton, who's I believe could be a state team too. Very quality team Lynn had. Got past them and then beating Edgeley in the semifinals, setting us up very well in the championship game, and beating Lemoore in the champion. I'd say just the region tournament and all. Those are big games that we won. Went 3-0, got us a good seed here at tournament, and yeah.
Grady, of course, now your experience has come to an end, and looking back on everything, of course, this has got to be a highlight for you, but anything else stand out? Any favorite game, any favorite moment, any favorite memory that you have?
Just playing with the seniors. We've been playing since 2nd grade, and to end it all here in Minot at State B tournament, it's a dream that we always had, playing here in Minot, and we fulfilled that.
Grady Wheelander joining us. Grady, congratulations. Go enjoy this one. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Thank you. You too.
And I think we have somebody else to chat with again. Thank you very much. Luke Martinson's back here once again. The 2 representatives, we talked to both of them last night. We'll talk to both of them again today. And Luke, you knew our Redeemers was going to come after you, and you were kind of in foul trouble a little bit, but you stayed in the game the whole way. What does it mean to you to finish this type of performance with your teammates?
It's just so much fun. It's so much fun to end on 2 wins. Yeah, because like I said, every game matters in state. And, yeah, there was foul trouble. I mean, I came out fast, but foul trouble kind of hindered that. But then the rest of the team just really picked it up. I'm so proud of them.
You guys all finished, 5 senior starters all finished in double figures. It's a pretty special moment for you guys.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, just to see everything we've worked for come to an end, come to a head, especially with the 5 seniors knowing we're not going to play another game. So that's really cool.
I asked Grady these same couple questions. I'm going to ask you here now. Is there a game, is there a moment, a 3-point shot or a rebound that you think if we don't do that, if we don't make that play, if we don't win that game, we're not here at the state tournament?
I mean, it's the I mean, I'm going to say region semifinals. We just really locked in the region semifinals against EKM because they're a very good team. Played really good defense, saved the ball at the end of that game to avoid getting fouled again, and that was pretty cool. And then the region championship was obviously very tough against Lemoore, but yeah, I'd say the region semifinals was a turning point where we knew we had the grit and the toughness to power through these games.
Of course, finishing out in 5th place, this has got to be near the top of the list memory-wise. Is there any other memory game experience that sticks out in your mind as one of your favorites?
I don't know. It's just all been good. It's all been so much fun. Going from freshman year playing against, the big guys in Region 1, the Herberts, the Kindreds, and the whatever. Just coming to now, for me personally, it's fun playing in Valley City all the time. We played their districts, played their sophomore year. I mean, there's just so many good memories. Not one sticks out. It's all good, but this state tournament's been awesome. And honestly, last game we had a lot of fun, and this game was even better to finish on a win.
Luke Martinson, again, congratulations on a great career, great finish. You finished where you're seated at 5th place. Go enjoy this one with your teammates.
I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, sir. Again, congratulations. And looking around me, and we can talk to really anybody here. They might grab a couple others here. And we will keep it on here. Let's get to our player of the game. Our player of the game, our Precision Ag player of the game here. GSD Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Check out the annual Operator Clinic March 28th at the Hillsboro locations. 2 identical sessions, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, covering system layout and diagnostics, plus setup and operation. Register at planterdoc.com. Player of the game for me, I'm going to give it to Josh Wittich. He finished with a double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds. He had 3 blocks, including a massive one near the end, 2 assists and a steal. He stuffed that stat sheet, and he really made it possible for these Bulldogs to win this game. But again, great team effort. Everybody in the starting lineup especially had some great contributions for this team. I think that sums it up pretty well. Again, the final score on our scoreboard here, 67-65. Sargent County gets the win over our Redeemers. Congratulations to those guys. Great group of guys. We had enjoyed chatting with them over the last couple of nights, and their head coach, Ryan Weber. So we're going to, let's do the accolades here. Let's do the acknowledgments, I guess I will say. These broadcasts all season long as we finished out our Division B winter sports season in YourLiveEvent.com. They don't happen without our great team. Starting at the top with our executive producer, Mark Forseth, marketing director, Jim Burke-Burkmeyer, as well as their magic video man himself, Jack Albee, responsible for a lot of the business advertisements, the business messages that you see and hear during the contests as well. Brandon Mickelson back at the Halstead Telephone Company office, making sure our back end on our YouTube page is up to snuff. And our entire crew of voices, camera operators as well throughout the year, led by co-sportscaster of the year and Chase Miller. It's been a great tournament here at the B. Again, let's round out some scores one final time. Lemoore Litchfield Marion, they claimed 7th place earlier this afternoon with a victory over Edgeley Cullum Montpelier. The final score on that, 59-55. Again, Sargent County over our Redeemers, 67-65 for 5th place. And over on the A side, they are playing their 3rd place contest here right now. And leading that is Shiloh Christian, leading Grafton 49-46. Final minute of the 3rd quarter. Should be a great 4th. Valley City wins over Killdeer for 5th place, and Beulah beats Lax Burlington for 7th, 62-39. So Devils Lake Kindred won final contest for our winter sports coverage from the state of North Dakota on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller will have that one here. Pregame starting in about, I would say, 20 minutes or so between Kindred and Devils Lake. Should be a great one. Head on over to YourLiveEvent.com and catch Chase Miller on that one. From all of us here at YourLiveEvent.com, again, it's been a great tournament at the B. Enjoyed it thoroughly. Again, the final score, Sargent County 67, our Redeemers 65. 3rd place tonight, Bowman County and Bishop Ryan. Championship, North Star and West Oak Newburgh. Good luck to those teams. But that's it for us at YourLiveEvent.com. From all of us, this is James Martin saying, State boys basketball fans, show some pride.